Call this meeting to order. Okay, this is a regular meeting of the Parking Authority of the City of Elizabeth, New Jersey, listed in the annual notice as defined by Chapter 231 PL 1975, and that copies of the annual notice have been mailed and are delivered to the Newark Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and posted and filed in the City Clerk's office in compliance with the terms of the Open Public Meeting Law, Chapter 231 PL 1975 on December 9, 2010.
Commissioner Payne, absent. Commissioner Medina, absent. Commissioner Gargano, absent. Commissioner Bernal Castro,
Present.
Commissioner Maceda,
Present.
Vice Chairman Elias,
Present.
Chairman Salerno.
Present.
4 present. Public speaking.
This part of the meeting, I would like to open up the public speaking part of the meeting. Seeing no one, that part of the meeting is closed. Madam Director.
Yes, I need a motion to approve and/or correct the minutes for the November 9th, 2011 meeting.
I move.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Maceda, seconded by Vice Chairman Elias. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes, Carlos.
Financial reports. If you receive the copies, and there's also some hard copies here.
Are there any questions on the financial report?
Good. John?
Very good.
Any questions, concerns, comments? If not, I need a motion to approve them.
Move it.
Moved by
Second.
Vice Chairman Elias, seconded by Commissioner Bernal Castro. All in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion to approve the replenishment of petty cash in the amount of $35.01 for the period October 30th through November 26th, 2011.
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Bernal Castro,
Second.
second by Vice Chairman Elias. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And a motion for payment of outstanding bills in the amount of $13,456.16. Moved by
Are there any
Commissioner.
other questions on the bills that have been attached? Submitted together.
Moved by Commissioner Maceda,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Elias. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have a couple of new items and an update. We have some change orders. We have John Rahm from Desmond here to give us the current change orders, or the final change orders for the new garage. John,
Thank you, Paula.
you're welcome.
We have 4 change orders from the general contractor, Century 21. First change order is change order number 72, and it is for $1,908.30. And that was to provide crosswalk striping for the pedestrians on both Elizabethtown Plaza and Caldwell. It's just a safety feature we added at the vehicular exits, just to give the pedestrian a warning that they are crossing a vehicular exit lane. In addition to that, we added a couple of pipe bollards also on the exterior of the building, which is also to kind of guide the pedestrians, keep them away from the face of the building, where they'd be more easily seen as the car is exiting the structure.
And that was as a result of myself and the staff exiting that garage. We just need to have, the pedestrians need to be alerted as to people coming out of the garage. Number 73, John?
Number 73 is for $11,361.17. And that was to install the clock on the Caldwell side of the building. So it'll include the price of the clock, the installation of the clock, and also the electrical wiring that was required for the final installation of it.
Those look beautiful.
It came out very nice, yeah. Looks very good. Change order number 74. That is a credit for $500. There was what we call a post indicator valve that was part of the fire suppression system in the office building. We had it on our drawings as a feature that the contractor had to supply, but when we reviewed it with the fire department, they said it was not necessary, so we were able to eliminate it. And actually, it's a little bit of an eyesore. It's something that would be freestanding on the sidewalk on Caldwell, so we were able to eliminate it. That's a $500 credit.
We like credit.
Credits are good.
Yeah.
Change order number 75 is $9,481.57. And that is to install some additional expansion joint material, which we're using it more as a kind of a sealer. Up at the roof level of the garage, we have what we call shear walls, two walls that are close together with about a 3-inch space. And the joint was left open. It's not necessary to close it from a structural standpoint, but it allows water to get through on the roof level, and then it just tends to kind of run down the garage. So it's almost more of an aesthetic issue than a structural issue. So we decided to put that seal on the roof level of the garage.
Okay, so those are 4 change orders with Century 21. We'll do a motion for that, and then we'll do the Desmond. So I need a motion to accept or approve these 4 change orders.
Move it.
Moved by Vice Chairman Elias.
Any other questions on those change orders or any discussion?
Second by Bernal Castro. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, those are approved. And then we have 1 change order with Desmond, right?
Yes, we have a change order that is for $46,500. And this included several design changes that occurred
This is Desmond, right?
Yes.
in the last 3-4 months. It was for design of the clock. Our electrical engineer had to do his design for the electrical system. We did design work for the clock. We designed some exterior lighting to go on the building to light up both the clock and the name signs, the mayor's name on the 2 faces of the building. We had to add some additional exit signs at the request of the fire department, building department, so we included that. And then we're calling it a 2-month extension of our services, which is actually probably close to 4 months, but we're just charging it this 2 months extension. So that's that change order.
And those were submitted to our project manager, to Gingoli, and he's already approved them.
Yes.
Okay, so this is change order number 3 with Desmond.
Right.
Need a motion to approve it. Any questions first? Moved by Commissioner Bernal Castro, second by Lee. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. John, if I can have those copies? Great. Any other questions for John, for Desmond? Okay. The pace.
Pete is actually here for the PACE meeting, so
Okay. All right, so we have a couple of other,
if we don't have any other questions for John,
John
get
can-
back on his
get on his way to.
journey to Long Island.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Happy holidays.
Okay, thank you. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you too. We have a couple of, I guess, housekeeping items.
Carla, let me interrupt you 1 second.
Sure.
One thing I would like to, on the bills for the month, on the list it says $13,456.16, but on the page in the back it says $15,078.45. So I don't know which one's right. Is it if it's the 15,000 or the one that's 13,000, the one that we approved?
On the
Bills outstanding for, it says December 14.
right, and then saying in the minutes it says something else.
In the front, on the agenda page, they might have made a mistake and they wrote $13,456.16. And then I
Oh,
just
I
happened,
think
Yeah, I think it's a typo, isn't it?
just wanted to make sure.
Well, we can add it.
Okay, I will look at that tomorrow. Could be just a typo.
Okay, very good. Just wanted to bring it up.
Thank you. I think there were additional items that came
After probably.
after we
Yeah.
submitted them, so they were added on. All right, we need to look at the calendar for the, so I can put it in the newspaper for 2012. This is the proposed calendar. However, we did, we usually eliminate one of the summer months. We have to decide which one we want to eliminate. And then in addition to that, we have to vote on the PACE calendar, which also has to be submitted to the
Actually, Pace will vote on that.
PACE will vote. Okay.
11, 8, 14, 11, 9, 30.
Last year, we eliminated the July or August meeting. I don't know if you want to do that again this year.
Which one do you guys prefer?
Doesn't matter.
I'm,
I don't have any plans.
No, yet.
as
Not yet.
July, I normally like July, 'cause, you know, but if you guys want to do August this year, because we did July last year, you know, this year, you want to do August next year, it's fine.
John, are you traveling at all, or?
No.
July is okay.
Yeah, we could do July.
All right, so we eliminate July,
Very good.
and I shall post this in the newspaper. So we need a motion to approve the calendar, I guess, the 2012 calendar of meetings. Moved by Commissioner Maceda,
Second.
second by Gisela. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, very good. That's that. What? We're getting ready to go on.
Okay, thank you.
At the end of the year, obviously, we need to, again, nominate a chairman, vice chairman, and secretary for the year 2012. So, I need a motion,
Nomination
nomination,
for chairman.
okay, nomination for chairman.
I would like to nominate Marcos for another term.
Are there any other nominations?
Any other nominations?
Any discussion on the nomination?
I'm missing a couple of people here, but
Yeah.
Well,
What happens in that case when there?
We have a quorum.
We'll have a quorum, so whatever we decide is good.
so we have a nomination on the table for Marcos to be chairman again for the year 2012. We moved, it was nominated by Gisela. Do I have a second?
I don't. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, congratulations, Marcos,
Thank you.
another year.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate it.
nominating.
We need to nominate someone for 2012 for vice chair. Is there any nominations?
Yes,
Maritza?
I'd like to nominate Georgie Boy.
Commissioner Elias.
Commissioner Elias. Erase that, erase that.
Affectionately known as
Commissioner Elias,
AKA.
are there any other nominations for vice chair? Seeing none, take a vote. We'll move it. Maritza moved it or nominated. Second by Gisela. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner Elias.
Congratulations.
We appreciate that. We'll happily have you as vice chair for 2012. And then, any nomination for secretary?
I would like to nominate Maritza.
Are there any other nominations? For Maritza Maceda as secretary. Okay, it's moved by Gisela. Second? Second by Elias. All in favor?
Aye.
Beautiful. So our 2012 chairman, Marcos Palermo, vice chairman, Jorge Elias, and secretary, Maritza Maceda. I thank you very much. Okay. Next. Change orders. we're waiting on all the RFQs for the year, for the January meeting, since we have some that we're still waiting for. The other matters, we need to go into closed session to discuss some personnel matters. So I need a motion to go into closed executive session.
Second?
Moved by Gisella, seconded by Lewis. All in favor?
Aye.
We have I need a motion as we discussed for the 3% increase to the administrative staff, non-union employees.
I'll move it.
Second. Moved by Lewis. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
And that's with the exception of Michelle. We have a increase for Michelle Setta in her additional duties with the new garage, $5,000. Need a motion for the increase?
I'll move.
Moved by Masada. Second?
Second.
Don't fight.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then we have the additional $250 bonus to match the collective bargaining agreement for the non-union employees. Move it.
Second.
Moved. All in favor?
Aye.
We have Danielle's here. So okay, so Danielle will move. Come back first. Okay, and lastly, for any other questions or comments, we need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Moved by Gisella, second by Leas. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Okay.
Merry Christmas,
So
everyone.
now we're going to Case QALICB Inc., Parking Authority, City of Elizabeth, New Jersey, listed in the annual notice as defined by Chapter 231, PL 1975, and that copies of all the annual notice have been mailed and/or delivered to the North Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and posted and filed in the City Clerk's office in compliance with the terms of the Open Public Meetings Law, Chapter 231, PL 1975, on December 9th, 2010. Roll call.
Almaza,
Here?
present. Carlos Alma, secretary, present. Trustee Alfaella, absent. Trustee Dan Sullivan, absent. Treasurer Carlos Sanchez, present.
We have a quorum. I think firstly we have Pete Neeson.
Any public speaking?
Oh, forgot. Are there any members of the public that would wish to address the Case QALICB? Seeing none, I'll close that portion of the meeting. We have Pete Neeson here from Acacia Financial to give us a update on the financing of the project for the new parking garage.
Sure.
Pete?
Again, it's my pleasure to be up here tonight. I have a short handout that is in the same format that you're probably quite familiar with. I have extras
Oh, great.
sent to members of the
Thank you.
other commissioners would like them, and as well one for you. Also, that is
Oh, the big copy.
contains that, but also has the trustee statements as well. And of course, that let me borrow one so you can one. That can effectively replace your prior one. It's got everything from all the prior ones as well.
Beautiful.
So,
Thank you.
sure. Again, pursuant to the financings that we undertook in order to finance a beautiful looking parking garage that you guys have done. And let me say on a personal note, it was a pleasure to be there last week to see it and have my first opportunity to be inside it. It is a heck of a building that you guys have built there.
Thank you.
I have to give kudos. The three accounts listed on the top are essentially the construction funds from the respective New Market Tax Credit transaction, as well as the two public bond issues that we did. The accounts on the bottom represent the original cost of issuance accounts, the capitalized interest account, which pays for interest on the respective bonds, public bonds, during the period of construction. As you can see, the construction fund is effectively fully depleted. There is the monies that is in the reserve in the aid of construction that's analogous to a reserve fund if, God forbid, there's ever a reason that there's insufficient funds and a requirement is needed to make payment on. That's the source that will be drawn from. Up top, 2 of the 3 accounts have been fully depleted. The last remaining account, account number 279296, holds, as of the end of November, $4.5 million. It represents the funds left at that point for the status of the construction of the project.
That's to complete the outstanding work for
Yes.
the retail space, etc.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And each of the subsequent pages is just the items of inflows or outflows from each of the 7 respective accounts.
So Pete, so as far as the actual parking deck, all the monies have been funded, paid for, and we're done now.
I believe that it's largely done. I mean,
Okay.
those funds would be eligible for use for anything related to the parking,
To the
garage,
parking garage,
as well.
okay.
Those,
And I think we have a couple of still outstanding that are, you know, at the end.
if you have punch
Okay.
list items or
Punch list items,
remaining
yes.
change orders and things to that effect.
Okay. Any questions for Pete?
Do we need to make a motion to accept this report as presented, or?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I make the motion to accept Pete Nissen's report as presented in today's meeting and as dated on this report of 12/12/2001.
2011.
2011. sorry.
Don't bring me back 10 years, please. I'll second that motion.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, assuming no dissension, motion passes.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it. Okay. One other item is to,
We need to adopt prior meeting
And
minutes as
also
well.
that,
Right.
okay. So I need a motion to accept the minutes of, what was that date?
September
September
13th.
September 13th.
I wasn't here, so I'm going to have to abstain, so we're probably going to have to table this until you have
I
enough.
can make the motion, Karen?
Well, we've got 2, we have a quorum, and we've got 2 of the prior,
We were both here.
they're both here.
Uh,
Yeah. I would hold them until next meeting.
Yeah, I will probably
Right, so,
make the motion to table this until we have
Okay.
some of the other
so Carlos Sanchez makes a motion to table the
minutes of September
approval
13th.
of the minutes. I'll second that.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
No abstention, motion passes.
Okay. So that, in the January meeting, we'll have 2 sets of minutes to approve. And this is for the 2012 meeting schedule. We have 4 meetings for the year.
Thank you.
I'll make the motion to approve this meeting schedule, meeting in January, April, September, and December of 2012.
Second.
Second by Carlos Sanchez, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. No dissension, motion passes.
With that, motion to adjourn the meeting. Unless any other questions?
Just comment.
Comment.
Again, I just wanted really give kudos to the Carla and Carlos and John and Pete. It was truly a pleasure to be at the ribbon cutting ceremony. Excellent facility. I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about the facility, and obviously it's going to provide great services for the city of Elizabeth and county employees. So again, I know it was a lot of work from everyone's point of view. The structure of this financing, we keep talking about it. Believe it or not, it was talked about in Washington when we went for our new market tax credit program.
Oh, that's great.
And we made it a point not only on how complex the structure was, but how quickly we were able to get it done. So, and again, you know, it's just to the testament of everyone sitting around this table and the previous meeting, you know, to come together and get this done. I mean, beautiful facility. I don't think anybody has any complaints, so congratulations. Except for the Carla Plaza thing. The Massa Plaza.
It's unofficial,
Ah.
but thank you, yes. We appreciate that you attended, and it was complicated financial structure, but everything came to fruition,
Yep.
and we really did make history here, using the new market tax credit, and so we're very happy.
And the timing for the construction, it was just.
We really lucked out.
Yeah.
With that, motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
Motion to adjourn, meeting is adjourned. Thank you.